Today in this tutorial, we will learn to make a multiple LoRa nodes communication with the Master LoRa Node. But before getting started with this tutorial, let's have a quick overview of our previous Arduino and SX1278 LoRa transceiver module. In the first tutorial, I explained the maximum basic things like including the SX1278 LoRa module pinout, technical specification and its interfacing with Arduino. And I demonstrated a simple LoRa one-way communication project. It was an agriculture monitoring and automatic irrigation system in which I monitored the multiple sensors like soil moisture sensor, DS18B20 temperature sensor and DST22 temperature and humidity sensor remotely using LoRa SX1278 module on the Blink IoT platform. Then I made a long-range LoRa wireless two-way communication system using the same 433 MHz SX1278 LoRa transceiver module. I interfaced the DST22 sensor and 16x2 LCD display on the first LoRa node, while on the other side I used the DS18B20 temperature sensor and I was able to send the temperature value to the first node, and then I have printed those value on 16x2 I2C LCD display, and you can easily modify this project to monitor the multiple sensor and control multiple devices as per your requirements. In today's tutorial, you will learn how to perform a multiple LoRa nodes communication with Master LoRa Node. Here I have 3 LoRa modules. You can use more if you have. So in this demonstration, I am using one as a Master LoRa Node and other two as a LoRa in devices. To the LoRa Node 1, a capacitive soil moisture sensor is connected, which I am going to use to measure the relative humidity of the soil. But you can replace this sensor with any other sensor of your requirements. In a LoRa Node 2, the DST22 temperature and humidity sensor is connected. To the Master LoRa Node, a 0.96-inch I2C OLED display is connected, which is used for displaying the data received from other two LoRa in devices. So you can see it here. I have connected two different sensors to the Arduino LoRa nodes or LoRa in devices, and we will send those sensor values to the Master LoRa Node and print them on OLED display along with the node 1 or node 2 information. You can add multiple LoRa nodes with different sensors connected. So let's go ahead and check how this system works. Here Master LoRa Node sends a request to the LoRa in devices, and for this I created a timer using the mills function. So for the first 5 seconds, the Master LoRa Node sends the multiple requests to the LoRa Node 1 and receives the soil moisture sensor data from the LoRa Node 1, and then for the next 5 seconds it receives the temperature and humidity data from the LoRa Node 2, and you can change this time duration in the program code. Those received sensor data from a LoRa nodes are printed on OLED display module, and on the top of the display the node name is printed, so you won't have any confusion about from which node you are receiving the data. The entire system is based on two-way communication, thus you can also send the commands to the remote LoRa nodes to control the devices. You can DIY your own LoRa 1 project by converting the Master LoRa Node to the LoRa gateway. This is the main reason for using Node MCU ESP826612LE board on the Master Node instead of Arduino board. Because using the Node MCU ESP8266 board, I can easily send the sensor data to the IoT platform like ThingSpeak, Blink IoT, Arduino IoT Cloud, UV or AWS IoT, etc. And it's totally up to you how you modify and for what purpose you use this project. So I hope you already got an idea of what we are going to learn here. So without doing further delay, let's get started. These are the components that are required for making this project. Node MCU ESP826612LE board, 0.96-inch I2C OLED Display, 2 Arduino Nano board or Arduino Uno board, DST22 temperature and humidity sensor, capacitive soil moisture sensor, LoRa SX1278 transceiver modules, and few jumper cables. Now let's see how we can connect the multiple LoRa nodes with Master LoRa Node. The circuit diagram and the explanation of each LoRa modules are provided here. Before you start programming, first of all, make sure you download and install all the necessary library files. As this project is based on multiple LoRa nodes, therefore each LoRa node has its own code. In this demonstration, we have 3 LoRa nodes, so we will have 3 different codes. First, let's start with the Master LoRa Node code. This is the code for SX1278 I2C supported OLED Display module. Next, I assigned the addresses to all 3 LoRa nodes. The addresses of the Master LoRa Node, LoRa Node 1 and the LoRa Node 2 are provided here. Next, I defined some variables for counting the seconds. Inside the loop function, we count the seconds using the mils function. If the second is greater than or equal to 11, then again start counting the seconds from 0. The next condition sends the command 10 to the LoRa node 1 for 5 seconds. This means the master LoRa node will receive the data from LoRa node 1 for 5 seconds. So during these 5 seconds, multiple requests are sent to the LoRa node 1. The next condition sends the command 20 to the LoRa node 2 for 5 seconds. In this way, you can request the data from multiple LoRa nodes. You can also replace these 10 and 20 numbers according to your need and requirements. Next, we check if the received data is coming from node 1 or node 2, and then accordingly we will store the node 1 or node 2 in the variable called sender node, which later we will print on the OLED display module. The rest of the code is about reading from the LoRa module and then printing the data on OLED display module, which I have already explained in my previous tutorial. Now let's take a look at the LoRa node 1. The capacitive soil moisture sensor is connected to the analog pin A0. Next, I defined the addresses of master LoRa node and node 1. Here we check if node 1 has received the command 10, then we read the capacitive soil moisture sensor and send the value to the master node. Now let's take a look at the node 2 programming. You will need this DST library for reading temperature and humidity data from DST22 sensor. I defined a pin to which DST22 sensor is connected. Next, I defined the addresses of the master node and the node 2. If node 2 has received command 20, then we read the temperature and humidity data and send it to the master LoRa node. So that's all about the programming part. You can simply copy this code from our website link provided in the description. Simply copy the code to your Arduino IDE and upload the code to the respective LoRa nodes. And don't forget to choose the right COM port from the tools menu. So this is how we connect multiple LoRa nodes with master LoRa node for wireless communication system using LoRa SX1278 module and Arduino. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. In upcoming projects, I will make a network in which master node will request the data from multiple slave nodes and upload data to the IoT platform. Till then, stay happy, stay safe. It's me Elson signing off for today. See you soon on the next one. Thank you.